All right, what's up, guys? Now, Test Drive Unlimited. I feel like this box, it's a little. Okay, let's just make it smaller. Okay, there we go. I just felt like it was like the box was just too big and stuff. I'm like, dang, bro. I feel like I'm like having to like sit all the way off to the side. But anyways, no. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. So to update you guys on this game, the game is currently sitting at a mostly negative rating on Steam. Now, I haven't checked. I should have did that prior before starting up this video. Let me just see what the ratings are on Xbox and PlayStation. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, PS5. I don't know if this game came out on the PlayStation 4. I don't think it did. If it did, they probably didn't. And 2 stars on PlayStation and 2.5 stars. It looked like it might be roughly over like that, but it's still showing like half a star. But yeah, 2.5 stars on Xbox. My thing is this, and there are going to be some games outside of Forza that I am going to compare this game to because some people seem to think that I'm like a Forza fanboy, and that's why I'm criticizing this game. And I'm like, Forza ain't got nothing to do with this. Although I would rather play Forza than Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. At least in Forza, it's like the game, regardless of whether you want an easy experience or a super hard, difficult experience, you have that option. And that's one thing that I will say, just to talk on Forza real quick, that's one thing that I will say that I like about Forza is that they make the game for everybody. You ain't got to bring no skills. You ain't got to know. If you want to just sit around, collect cars, and have fun, that's why you play Forza Horizon, all right? And when you got all these different Forza Horizon games, and it's like some of them where it's like, yeah, you can't really play them now, like Forza Horizon 1 through 3, but at least you still got 4 and 5. And I was like, and the funny thing is like, I think 4, it's going to be on sale for a little bit because I think towards the end of the year, they are going to remove the game from the stores. But no, I do own Forza Horizon 1 through 3. All those games are still playable. You don't need to have like no online access to play the game. I think, yeah, because Forza Horizon 1, that came out on the 360, so online only games weren't really a popular thing back then. So yeah, you can still play that game. I don't know if they are planning on shutting down the servers, but I don't think those games need like online servers to be played. Like I think you can play the game entirely offline and stuff. So, but and I think that's even the case with Forza Horizon 5. Like I don't know, you might need a a Wi-Fi connection to play the game, but from what I've experienced, I'm like, yeah, I don't usually. I think no, they actually do have it where you can switch online and offline. I think with Forza Horizon 4 and 5, I just always had kept the games online, but I didn't really care because I was like, I was doing the races by myself and stuff. So, but yeah, it's like you got 5 Forza Horizon games. They got a gang of content, a gang of cars, Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. It's like, yeah, even if this game is supposed to be a more realistic experience than Forza Horizon, it's like you're not giving people a realistic experience when you go out. Because my thing is this, all right? People were saying that with Forza Horizon that all they just do is just give out cars in that game. All right, so yeah, that might be unrealistic, but what is unrealistic is me having money to buy parts for a car. Talking on Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, me having money to go out and buy parts, but a person is telling me I have to be a certain level to buy those said parts. When has that, my thing is this, all right? Let's say if you're a millionaire, all right? You have money to drop on a brand new car or parts at least for your car. Like, I ain't going to get on the overpriced prices for those cars. But let's just talk on upgrades for the car, right? You have a car. You want to do upgrades to this car because, yeah, let's say you are part of some racing competition where your car needs to be fast. There ain't no, well, I know they do have like limits on, overall, but it seems like it's unrealistic. Like they have it where the AIs seem like they're going far beyond that limit of like how, I guess, like how optimized your car needs to be for that race. So they'll have it where like your car level has to be like between 500 and 550, and it seems like that's the AI cars are like at 700 or 850 or something. And I'm like, to me, that's not fair. So it's like, okay, if I have the money. My thing is this: if I have the money to do the upgrades to my car to get to that level, it's like, why am I being stopped? Or even if just getting back to that example, it's like, would that make sense if you go out and do upgrades to your car, but the mechanic is saying, oh, you're not a high enough level for my shop to buy these parts for your car? You have the money. Like let's say to, I guess optimize your car to make it more faster. It's gonna cost like, and you're a millionaire, by the way, it's gonna cost $100,000. You have that money to drop, but the mechanic is telling you you're not a high enough level for my shop, so therefore I'm gonna have to turn you away. Would that make sense? Do you honestly think a mechanic is gonna turn down money being given to them, improving their business? Come on now, really? It's something where it's like, yeah, people might want to criticize Forza, but I'm like, at least they know what the fans want. All right, but no, let's talk on some other games, because actually, you know what? No, because I did want to continue on talking on Forza, but I will talk on some other games. But anyways, did my fan turn up? Hold on for a second. I don't feel... All right, you know what? We just going to ignore that. But anyways, no, let's overall talk on Forza. I like how you know what? My thing is this. Stuff like that, I would have ended the video. But I'm like, I want you guys to see the unedited, raw version of me. There's going to be at times where it gets a little hot, and I need my fan to be on, all right? But anyways, let's get back to this, this debate, this conversation, these comparisons and stuff. But anyways, overall, though, yeah, the Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, it's at a negative rating for a reason. I'm going to get to that reason, but anyways, yeah, let's compare Forza Horizon to and we can compare all the Forza Horizons if we really want to and things, but anyways, no, yeah, let's go ahead and compare. Let's just compare Forza Horizon 5 to Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. In my opinion, Forza Horizon 5, it has better handling, it has better prices for the cars, they don't limit you, they don't give you this unrealistic experience unless you want that unrealistic experience where all the cars is just magically faster than yours, despite all the upgrades and how fast that car really is. It's like, honestly though, and that's the crazy thing to me, where it's like, they'll have it on there and talking on Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, where you're going, like, let's say you have a Corvette, because this seems like that's like the one in the American dealership, but yeah, let's say you have a Corvette and you're going up against a Camaro. Realistically, a Corvette is faster. You could get the fastest Corvette and the fastest Camaro. Let's just see. Hold on for a second. What is the fastest Camaro? Fastest Camaro is the dang, what kind of demonic name is this? Exorcist Camaro ZL1, which has a top speed of 217. Okay, what is the top speed of a Corvette? Yeah, let's just see the top speed. So the top speed of a Corvette depends on the model and year. It can range from 194 miles per hour to 294. So the top speed of it, 194 miles, 195, and there's like the 2024. Dang, the Corvettes are actually kind of slow. Well, all right, well, you know what? Because I did just say, like, the fastest Camaro is, like, fastest Corvette top speed. Let's see, 215. So it's, like, roughly the same. Well, actually, you know what? No, they said, so it's, like, okay, 2 more miles. Okay, so I guess, like, my point wasn't really proven then. But it's, like, all right, so it should, if anything, be neck and neck. But I don't know. To me, it's, like, I feel like that. Because I don't think they have, like, no Exorcist Camaro type car or something by Hennessy Performance. Yeah, they ain't got nothing like that. So I guess, like, that's some, or the ZL. Wait a minute. Camaro ZL1 Coupe. 200 miles per hour. Okay, so that's, like, what they have, like, under, so the Camaro ZL1, it's, like, and let's just see, 2025 Camaro Z20, or, no, ZL1. All right, ZL1. Top speed is 217. Oh, so it is still 217. So wait a minute, it's the same. Oh no, it's still so dang, a Corvette or a Camaro is faster than a Corvette. You would think it would be the other way around. Okay, so no. The funny thing is, all right, so so I guess, like, reversing my point. So let's just say, instead of you buying so you're all like, okay, well, the Corvette isn't fast enough, so I'm gonna go out and buy me a Camaro. You go out and buy a Camaro and Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, you're still losing races. See, that's the thing that I don't understand. It's like, if you go if a car is going to be faster than another car, car, it shouldn't matter like, oh, well, we're gonna have to switch it around to make it to where the other cars is gonna be faster. Do you think a gamer really wants to be experiencing some crap like that? You just, it's talking on myself, you just spent $90 on a video game. Do you really think you paid $90 for a video game to just be losing all the races? Come on now. So it's like, my thing is this. That's one thing about Forza, is that they do have a difficulty settings where if you want to rearrange it and change it up, you have that option. I don't understand why that's a problem. Like, people be getting mad about that type of stuff, but I'm like, fam, how is that a problem? I just want to have a good experience with the video game. It's like I'm saying, if I pay $90 for something, I'm expecting to have a good experience with it, correct? And I think that goes for anybody. And it's like, I guess for you, to a Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown fan, it might not matter to you, but I guarantee and I promise you, there is going to be a time where you buy a video game, where you just buy some sort of service. You're not going to be satisfied. Do you honestly think you want to hear somebody arguing with you on whatever that service is, telling you, oh, you need to, like, man up, suck it up and things, and just accept whatever service is being given to you? No, you're not. You're going to want your money back, all right? I guarantee and I promise you, whether you are a Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown fan or not, there has been a time in your life where you wanted your money back for something because you wasn't satisfied with the service, all right? I ain't even gonna argue with nobody on that. So I guarantee and I promise you, or at least you thought of it, you were all like, okay, well, I'll accept it, but I wish I could get my money back. But anyways, but yeah, with Forza Horizon, it's like they at least have it where they make the game for everybody. But it's like, yeah, even talking on the controls, it shouldn't feel like I'm turning a Greyhound bus or all the cars feel the same. All cars should feel different and unique. So if I'm driving a Camaro shouldn't feel just like how a Land Rover feels. That just, to me, I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm like, how many times have you been in a Camaro and you're like, dang, this feels just like that Land Rover or Range Rover that I was driving the other day? No. There is gonna be no such thing as them two cars feeling the same exact way, all right? So at least in Forza, it's like they have it where it's like SUVs feel different than a sports car, and a sports car feels different, like talking on like Camaros and Dodge Chargers and, you know, cars like that, where it's like they'll feel different than a Formula One car, and then a Formula One car is gonna feel different than a truck, and a truck's gonna feel different than a compact car. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, for nobody that's never played this game, all the cars feel the same. They all turn the same. They all feel the same. There isn't no difference with them. So the funny thing is that, like, yeah, the only difference might be the sound, but that's about it. Other than that, handling wise, all feel the same. So if you want to play the game, save up your money, buy a Bugatti, and whatever the cheapest car in the game, buy that too. Do a side-by-side comparison. I guarantee and I promise you there ain't going to be no difference when it comes to that type of stuff, all right? At least in other games where it's like, it ain't really an open world game, but let's just talk on Gran Turismo for a second. Like the last two Gran Turismo games that I played was Sport and 7. They have it in there, and I guess like because it's much more authentic, but it's like, that's somebody like me where I don't really like overly challenging games. I would say Gran Turismo's I guess like because I played so much of it, to me it just seems easy now. But at one point in time, like, yeah, that game was difficult for me, but it's like I feel like that it's more so it's a learning curve. There ain't no learning curve in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Ground. There's an advantage, and the computer or the AI in the game has the advantage. That's, to me, that's not fair to the gamer, where it's like, if I even just talking on, I guess comparing it for a little bit, Gran Turismo 7, at least they have it in there where you are allowed to get whatever upgrade you want to get to improve your car and make it faster. Now, they do have like two different types of races in there where there ain't no limit, because they do kind of do how they do in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, where it's like your car has to be at a certain level to race in the said race. And they'll have it where it's like, okay, so if the cars, if the race is like it'll have to be like a suggested car level of 700 and lower. And so like, yeah, they'll say that, or they'll say like, yeah, car level has to be 700 or lower. So it's like me, I'll try to make it like exactly at 700 or 699, as close as I can get to it. But they do have it where it's like you can do upgrades to make your car like pretty much faster, to where it's like, yeah, your car, you might be going up against other cars, but it's like if you reduce the weight, change the tires, you know, add some stuff to like important stuff to the car that was gonna make it faster. Yeah, Gran Turismo does that, and they'll have it where it's like, yeah, if you know how to play our game, you're gonna be winning some races. All right. So and it's like it's a racing game. So most likely, if you played any other racing game, you'll have that same kind of, I guess, idea with Gran Turismo. And it's like, yeah, Gran Turismo. I would say, in my opinion, Gran Turismo is one of the hardest racing games out there. There's a learning curve with that game, but at least, all right, I can say that when it comes to car handling, difficulty, all that stuff, Gran Turismo does it much more better than Test Drive. And in my opinion, when comparing the two games, yeah, Gran Turismo is considered a simulation. Test Drive, a simulation of anger, all right? A simulation of just flat out anger. But even just talking on a few other open world games, The Crew. And I'm like, I just find it funny though how they made that game dirt cheap, both The Crew 2 and Crew Motorfest. And I'm like, my thing is this. If we're listing out these two games, because what's the rating for The Crew? Let's just see on Steam real quick. I know probably on Xbox and PlayStation it might be at a little lower level, but let's just see. They do have The Crew on Steam. But yeah, let's open up, and I just want to, because I wanted to see the ratings real quick, and then the ratings for The Crew 2. Oh dang, it's not on sale no more. The Crew 2. It was on sale for $1, but it ain't no more. Dang. All right. Well, at least they do have it where you can play a demo of the Crew Motorfest. I do like that. I think that's pretty solid. But anyways, the ratings for both the Crew Motorfest and the Crew Motorfest and the Crew 2, I don't know why. Oh, so it's kind of like reverse. So the Crew 2, it's a mostly positive. Like all the reviews is mostly positive, but the recent reviews have been mixed. And then for the Crew Motorfest, it's all the reviews are mixed, but the recent reviews have been mostly positive. But the Ubisoft did come out and say, like, we are going to release some updates for the game to improve the game's, like, like gameplay and stuff, adding an offline mode. And I think there were some other things that they were going to do to the game. But at one point in time, when both of those games were on sale, you could have, my thing is this, you could have spent pretty much the same, if not less, because okay, so like, let's just see what the, so the most expensive version of the Crew Motorfest, the Ultimate Edition, so just like its regular price is $119.99, but currently right now they got that game on sale where it's they have like a bundle thing. Oh, but that's just to get like both the games together, but without like the DLCs. But anyways, the most expensive edition is the Ultimate Edition. That's $119, but currently they got it on sale right now, and that sale ends in 18 hours, and it's gonna be and it's $35.99. And then the most expensive edition of the Crew 2, it's the Gold Edition, which is $89.99. So yeah, I guess like you would be no, no, you are gonna be spending more. But my thing is this. I would rather spend that much, like, well, I guess, like, while it's on sale. But even if it's not, it's like, I would still rather buy the Crew 2 and the Crew Motorfest because there's a lot more content in the game. And I feel like that's probably something that they Test Drive might not even touch when it comes to, if they do decide to come out with another Test Drive game. But that was one detail that I did like about the Crew 2 and the Crew Motorfest, that there are cars that you can transfer over from the Crew 2 into the Crew Motorfest. And then, yeah, the Crew 2, like, the handling in there, it was kind of off. It was very arcade-like, but I have to say that it was much more polished and, like, just well put together in the Crew Motorfest. And I'm thinking to myself, like, fam, Test Drive, or just the people behind Test Drive, you guys could have, you had, like, what, 13 to 18 years to develop a video game. You could have looked at other video games for, like, I guess, ideas, and, and it just seemed like that they didn't even, all they just said was like, okay, let's just come out with a racing game, slap it together, do some things, and just call it a day. And I'm like, that's why your guys' game is mostly negative, because you're not trying to listen to the fans. The only reason why you would listen to the fans is because they're saying something positive about your guys' game. And I remember seeing that somewhere on their page. Hold on for a second, because hold on, let me see if I can find where they had said that. Nope, I can't find it nowhere. Was it like a update thing? Hold on for a second. Let me see if it was a update thing that they posted somewhere. It was like available now. Hold on, support. Nope. Let me see. So there was like, if we lastly seeing more and more of you enjoying the game, when everything runs smoothly gives us even more energy to address their issues as quickly as possible. But because you guys are not receiving good ratings, so now you just want to just like not so much as disappear, because I think they did say that they are going to come out with an update. But it's like, fam, you need to be coming out with that update now. That's why your guys' game is at a negative rating, because you're not trying to do anything productive with the game. That's why games be failing when there's a lack of communication and then a lack of gameplay, where overall it's gameplay that as a whole, not some of us, as a whole, they can enjoy. Because I'm saying there's people that don't want to play the game online. Forcing it to where we gotta play this game online the whole time 24/7, that's not fun, bro. And having it where you're halfway through a race and then you get disconnected, that alone is enough for me. I can look past the AI difficulty, I can look past the controls, but if I'm halfway through a race and I'm getting ready to win and then the race just disconnects because I'm online, come on now, really? It's stuff like that where it's like there ain't no defense for that. There ain't no defense for having it where I done paid $90 for a game and I can't even play it. So I'm saying that's something where it's like you guys need to be fixing this game now. Not no, oh well, we'll do it like we'll do it when people start talking good on it. No, now. I'm saying like that to me, I'm like, hey, okay, my thing is this. The next time you guys go to a restaurant and the food is either cold or it's too hot and burnt your mouth, have patience, okay? Yeah, you didn't spend like, yeah, let's say you go to Gordon Ramsay's restaurant, just some high-end expensive restaurant. You didn't spend $200 on whatever the meal is. All right, but it's like the cook is like, oh, they messed it up the first time, and they're all like, oh, give us, how long has this game been out? It's been out for like what, maybe a couple, like 2-3 weeks now. It's like, yeah, have it where the cook, they spend like 2-3 weeks working on the food, and then of course it's gonna be some more weeks down the road where it's like, yeah, that's when they decide to release your guys' food. All right, no, but yeah, like have it where it's like you guys spend 90 or however much money on some food. Yeah, have it where it's like it takes the cook like 3, they'll mail you the food. They'll mail you the food, or they'll let you know in the middle of the night when the food is gonna be ready for you guys. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna be wanting to, you guys ain't gonna be down with that. All right, so why should we as fans of racing and then just overall of video games, why should we be having to sit down and wait for an update? To me, that just doesn't make any. You guys didn't waste no time taking my money out my account, so why are you guys wasting time coming out with an update to fix the game? And I'm saying, to me, it's like, I look at it like this. If there's some kid, right, over in freaking Sweden, Ireland, I'm trying to think of some other places, like there's this like high school kid where he took up some class on like developing, or just even a college kid, whichever, but there is some kid out there that took up a class on developing video games. They come out with a video game, they work on it, they do any and everything that they in their power to make sure that when this game comes out, it's good, and then sure enough, it is. And they might have like a buddy of theirs work on the game too. So it's like, yeah, it'll be 2 people working on a video game, and they done came out with more updates than you guys have since this game came out. And it's somewhere it's like, yeah, let's say they released their game on the same day. They done came out with more updates to polish the game. They're working around the clock. They're working on the weekends. They doing any and everything in their power to make sure that people have a good experience playing this game. What are you guys doing? And I'm like, let's just see the amount of people that's working on Test Driver. Let's just see how many. So the developers, Kai, all right, how many developers does Kai Lonton, whatever their names. So there's like Kai Loton, or whatever, a French video game developer, has over 100 employees in Paris and Lyon. Kai Loton is known for its work on motorsport games, including the WRC FIA World Rally Championship Series and the Isle of Man Tourist Trophy. They also own the KT engine, a real-time 3D engine that gives them a strong technological expertise. My thing is this. So I don't know if that's public or private. Let's just see KT engine. Let's see if that's like KT engine download. Let's just see technology. Since the experience, blah blah blah. Nope, I ain't doing it. So it ain't no like public thing. How about this? Have it where it's like the fans do it. You know, I'm pretty sure if there is a fan out there that somewhat knows about video games, have them work on the game. Have them come out with that's, and you know what? It's stuff like that they'll be saving a video game is when you, because you think of something like Grand Theft Auto 5 without mods, do you think people would still be playing Grand Theft Auto 5? That's one of the main reasons why that game still stays alive to this day, because of the mods. Have it where the fans get to work on this game. If y'all ain't trying to do nothing, come out with some update where it's like, yo, you can download mods, and it's like if a fan wants to download mods to like an offline mod or mods to like a difficulty mod, have it where the fans work on it. But if y'all ain't, my thing is this: you either need to be working on this game day and night, or you need to have it where it's up to the fans. But to me, I just find that messed up where it's like I spend money on the game. Well, I guess it wouldn't work. I'm more so talking along the lines for PC. I guess with me, it's like I'm stuck with the game regardless because it's on console. But anyways, but yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you guys need to be doing something with this game. To me, it just don't make sense where a game's been out this long and y'all ain't did no updates or nothing. Y'all do these like server maintenance things, but it's like that's not fixing the game. The game is still broken. I'm saying, like, people, if you want your game to get out of a mostly negative rating, then you have to fix your game, all right? So, anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.